Goldberg went on the Ariel Helwani show, and he had a lot to say about his retirement match. And no, he is not happy with the WWE, but he is happy with his performance, at least. Also, in addition to that, we're going to talk about a huge WWE AAA announcement, and we are going to talk about a WWE debut that has been canceled. And if you guys want more videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. This way you never miss a video on the channel. I want to kick things off with El Grande Americano. WWE and AAA have officially revealed that El Grande Americano is set for his AAA debut. And this is huge. It's not Chad Gable, ladies and gentlemen. We know. I think we all agree. This is Ludwig Kaiser. Clearly, they're using a different render. Clearly, El Grande Americano is now being played by Ludwig Kaiser because Chad Gable's injured. Well, AAA dropped the announcement on social media confirming the show will be held at Juan de la Barrera Olympic Gymnasium. Tickets are on sale now. And, of course, the great American El Grande Americano will be there for the TV-recorded event in Mexico City, July 25th. So this is obviously a pretty big deal. A lot of people were wondering when El Grande Americano would be headed to AAA. Now WWE is making that official. Some people don't like the character. Some people don't like the gimmick. Honestly, I don't mind it at all. But of course, this is interesting, right? Because we're going to see how much of a reaction this character gets in Mexico. And I think that's going to be the most interesting thing. There's a lot of good things coming with AAA and WWE. I think we can all expect a lot of great things in the near future. When it comes to El Grande Americano going to AAA, we don't know who his opponent is. We don't exactly know their plan. But there are rumors that with WWE going and, buying AAA, they have a lot of massive plans. This is obviously a big deal for a variety of reasons. There's rumors of TV deals in America. There's a lot of things that are apparently in the works. And when WWE sends one of their main roster stars to AAA, that should be considered a big deal. So I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm curious to see how and what they do. And more importantly, I care to see how the crowd reacts to it. Because the El Grande Americano gimmick, some people find it offensive. We've had other wrestlers portray Lucha Libre performers in the past. We've seen it in WWE. We've seen it in AEW. So I don't think there's really that much shock factor, but definitely something to pay attention to. And for the sake of AAA, obviously we are talking about it more and more now that WWE owns AAA. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. I'll just leave it at that. And that brings us to our next topic. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on with Travis Scott? He's not appearing on WWE TV anymore. We know he was originally planned for Money in the Bank. We know he was originally planned to actually compete in a WWE ring. He's been there for some big moments for the WWE. And we haven't seen him yet. So, of course, this leads to a lot of people who are curious. And, of course, this is going to happen, right? You don't see him. He's part of the John Cena heel turn. He shows up a little bit here and there, but then there's no follow-through. So what's really going on with him? Well, TC WrestleVotes came out and reported that essentially Travis Scott is in a situation where he is not catching on to professional wrestling. WWE does not feel like he's catching on, and therefore they have not brought him out. There was rumors that he was going to be involved with SummerSlam. That doesn't appear to be the case at all. So he was expected to have a debut match. That appears to have been canceled. Now, internally, according to these reports, WWE hasn't given up on him completely, but as of now, they don't have plans to bring him in. Is this really shocking? I've been defending celebrities coming into professional wrestling because they're passionate about it. I think I should be praising WWE for the fact that at the very least, they've recognized that they don't have the confidence in him to go out there. And I think that's an important part of this conversation, is that clearly WWE has a little bit of confidence in Jelly Roll. They had a little bit of confidence in Bad Bunny. They had confidence in Logan Paul. They had confidence in Stephen Amell. But the WWE does not have the confidence in Travis Scott. Now, some people have come out and said that maybe Travis Scott is being removed from WWE television because of the Netflix documentary that they did on him in Astroworld. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Obviously, we haven't heard that. But whatever is going on here, as somebody who defends celebrities in wrestling, I at least admire the fact if WWE doesn't think they could go out there and do something somewhat decent, then they're not going to utilize them, then I can praise WWE for that. Unfortunately, I really don't know what to make of this. The guy is either not catching on or WWE is breaking ties with him. And I kind of understand everybody's speculation as well. So if you were excited about Travis Scott getting into a professional wrestling ring, we know he's passionate about wrestling, but if he's not getting, if he's not getting into it and he's not actually learning it, then yeah, you probably shouldn't use him. So it is what it is. And that brings us to our final topic, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Goldberg. This man is not happy with the WWE. And it didn't take long for him to speak out about it. He's upset because obviously he had his retirement match at Saturday night's main event. So he goes on the Ariel Helwani show. And on the show, Goldberg basically talks about how he was pleased with his performance. He reflected on that. He was happy with his performance and he was happy with his match to Gunther. He was very grateful for his match with Gunther. However, he says he really wasn't thrilled about the fact that it was on Saturday night's main event. He wasn't really thrilled about the fact that it wasn't on pay-per-view. Okay, I understand that. Pretty valid. But also at the same time, too, he wasn't really thrilled about the fact that he got caught off at the end of the promo, or, in the beginning of the promo, which basically forced WWE to post the full thing on social media after. He doesn't feel like WWE necessarily prepared for him to have a proper send-off. He felt a little bit rubbed the wrong way about the whole ordeal. And he was saying if it was like The Undertaker or John Cena, that wouldn't have happened to them. Which I guess is kind of valid. Now, listen, I'm going to just be real with you guys. Goldberg got his retirement match. That's what he wanted. He wanted a retirement match. Okay? He got it. At the end of the day, Saturday night's main event was mostly about him. Secondly, brother, you are not the star of the show. You are not the star of the company. They didn't have to do this for you. I like you. I have a respect for you. But your retirement, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe that makes me a heel. Maybe people aren't happy with my thoughts regarding that. But I'm telling you guys how I genuinely feel. You had a good match. It was a good way to go out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.